I'm right, everybody. I got 12 minutes. Um, I'm just drinking, talking. Um, but yeah, I know. I'm going through a transition right now. For the past like 4 years, maybe I've been writing stories, and I haven't written a story in a long time, but I've created a lot. So I got a lot I need to just start writing down. But I've also been meditating. I like to meditate, and I read ancient books. I like to read ancient books. Um, so I've been kind of in meditation mode, but like I want to try to start actually trying to make my stories, and getting some of my stories out there. Um, so I gotta stop. I see. I stop meditation mode and story creating mode, and I gotta start. Getting more energy and making my stories. But like speaking, like I'm just witnessing right now. I'm just talking about my own experience. Um, it's like I mean, I like meditation mode a bit too much maybe because I'm not whole. I'm definitely not whole, and and this sometimes makes me feel whole. It's how we should feel sometimes. But like again, like everybody out there, their development has been arrested, right? And so people don't know how to think, and they don't just relax around thinking. Like when people think, it's tense. Ooh, you know. Um, uh, and but a lot of times it's like, if I'm talking to somebody, it's like I can hear the book that they read that from, or I can hear the commentator that said that. It's like, um, it's fine to repeat someone else's words if you understand them. But if you don't if there's no understanding, if there's no critical thinking, and they don't teach critical thinking in schools. Not at all. OMG. You know, um, I think I got it because when I was younger, I wanted wisdom, and so I started. I read about Solomon, and so I'm like, that's my goal in life. I want wisdom. I kind of maybe recognize myself as a coward. You know, um, and so I always wanted to be brave and challenge myself, and just the fun of disagreeing with somebody. It's like there's this bravery to it, right? Um, I think my grandpa helped me out a lot. My mom's father. We used to disagree, talk all the time. Disagree, and Everything was fine afterwards. There was no hatred or malice or anything. Um, but it's like, I don't know, there's just arrested development. I mean, it's just that simple. Children. Um, I mean, maturity and age are two different things, right? So anyways, yeah, no, I gotta get off this, I gotta start getting healthy. Like, my body's starting to reject it. It is. There's something wrong with me right now. I don't get that same, uh, yeah, no, it's just not there anymore. Um, so, my body's, there's a season for everything, there's a season, and it's, spring for me, maybe you could say. Um, but like, oh my, OMG, it's gonna be hard. Um, it's gonna be very hard because, yeah, I'm not whole. I mean, it's like, if you're lonely and useful or hardworking, and then there's always a parasite out there that just wants to tell you they love you. Um, and I can see properly, right? And so, I'm not whole, and it's I think this whole stuff is where it's at. Maybe I'm wrong. It's just a theory of mine. Um, a psychological theory. But yeah, no, I'm just witnessing. Um, New Mexico, United States, 2025, is it? Yeah, no, it's 2025.